Hello Intertubers and welcome to the third episode of me playing a Privateer Alpha. So we left off at Rygannon just before the third mission, which is often considered the hardest mission in the game. Of course, the Alpha adds its own extra level of difficulty by only giving you only giving you 5 jumps when you need 6 to go out to Gamma and then come back again. I do have a workaround for this, and it's really filthy, but I also want to just attempt this mission normally because it just feels like a massive cop-out to not at least try this mission. This is like a prologue, I guess. Jump here. Friendly pirates. Yes, that's one of the indications that you might be a bad guy. The pirates start acting all friendly towards you. Well, this looks pretty normal, you know, right down to the asteroids and the Drolthy welcoming committee. There's no asteroids here, okay. In that case, I'm going to tag this nav point and then I'm going to fight. Ironically, fighting is probably the safe way to do this mission. See, in a speedrun, we just afterburn all the way through it, and that works because the nav points here are surprisingly close together. So you're really not losing out on much by auto afterburning between them, especially considering how long it takes to kill all these kitty cats. But there is a problem, which is these are all scripted hostile, which means they're not going to run away. Well, they're not going to get bored if I try to afterburn away from them. If you get too many enemies at once, well, just too many ships at once actually, but enemies are worse because they spawn lasers and missiles and stuff. If you get too much stuff going on at once, the game might crash. I mean, it might crash anyway, but it's certainly a much higher risk. Like, the speedrunners have got, I think we crash on this mission probably more often than everywhere else put together. And it's so much worse because if you do get a crash, then you got to go back to the Rygannon save and do all this again. I don't know if I kill this guy, do I get reinforcements? I think I actually do. hoping to dodge the reinforcements here by getting so far away from them that they don't matter. Yep, asteroids, of course. So the mission is just a mapping mission. You don't have to kill any Kilrathi at all. I just kind of want to prove that I can. Yeah, somehow that guy is still with me, right? That's fine. It's not exactly fine, but that's fine. So we should, at this point, start to get the 4 Gothri gang squad. Alright, so no thanks to all of that. I want to get out of this asteroid field first. Shots not hitting this guy. Right, this guy's damaged at least. Right, one down. Sometimes they go down surprisingly quickly if you can get a lot of shots in on the back. Oh. It looks like you don't have to kill all the Gothri to get the Kamek. That's an interesting difference between this and the finished game. It's slightly harder, but the thing about the Kamek is it's really slow, so hopefully I can just stay away from it and not have to deal with it until I want to deal with it. Do I want to deal with it? Yeah, probably. Okay, so first problem, that's way too close. I need to get behind it. Why do I even bother? What I need to do is tag the nav point. This thing is a distraction. But I'm curious, I mean, what if it drops the fuel can? I mean, it won't, but... So, mission completed. I just have to get home in one piece. I don't actually want to do this. I'm going to give it a go. Because it's just a cop-out not to, you know? So, get behind it, that's the first step. Try to match speed with it. Drop weapons down to 0 and see that big hit in the front? I can't kill it, but the asteroids absolutely can. Right, it's now moving slowly because I think I've busted its engines up. I'm gonna go crazy here. Right, no special reason for doing that, other than what you might call the Lord British postulate. You know, if it's there, gamers will try to kill it. So yeah, this is me going home. You'll notice the fuel tank. Enemy near. Alright, this is another glitch. Basically, space isn't big enough and there's some kind of wraparound error that is preventing autopilot because it thinks I'm near someone that I'm actually not near. So yeah, here's the jump point, and I can get in it. And I can press J, but yep, no fuel. So what do? Well, hold on while I switch to window capture. So you may recall I did some evil hex editing on the Oxford file. Analysis data comparison. I changed a 6.2 to a 6.3. And that skipped a mission. And that was in position 304. So file open. Rygannon 3. So why don't I do exactly the same thing here? Was this right? 6.2 to 6.3, yes. R3A. Unfortunate. I gotta quit. It's not my day-to-day, is it? Right, mount. So now we go to Taran Cross. Did you complete the run, my dude? Yeah, no thanks to the Kilrathi. What were they doing there, flying inverted V? This is the same, I think. $5,000 credits. Okay, not quite the same, but I'll take it. Delta Prime. Save that as R3B. Now, there is a very unfortunate problem here, which is I can certainly go to Gamma again, but the jump point isn't there. Which means I'm going to have to do an even more filthy hack. You're going to love this one. So just check. There's the mission. Right, so... going to find the R3B file. And I'm going to replace this 2E with a 3B. Should have made a spare, really. But you might ask, what does that do? Load. I just teleported. Yeah, this is the most perverse part of this. That place I edited is the location, so I just teleported myself to the derelict, which is an absolutely filthy hack, but I don't see any better way of doing this. So I'm going to switch back to window capture now. And off we go. So first of all, autopilot to Nav1. And we get a cutscene. Sadly, Wing Commander CIC spoiled it for us. Except for some reason, this doesn't always happen, but it bugs out and shows the Tarsus background. It's supposed to fill in the correct background, I think, and I have actually seen it with the correct background, I think the issue is that the hacking has confused the game a bit. So it goes wherefore that's the Centurion background we should have seen. Now the mission is still here. I have to hit nav 1, and annoyingly, the nav point is actually behind the nav point is behind the station. So I'm going to have to afterburn away here. Right, can I get to nav 1 now? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, that's a safe distance away. And of course it says jump to Gamma, but like I said, that jump point isn't there. So yeah, now that mission is showing up as complete, so I may safely dock and continue. Although before I do that, hello and splunge, okay? Splunge. Oh, and they don't change. Well, that does actually make sense because there's no one home. So there probably shouldn't be a dock me option. And now, of course, steal the derelict weapon. Save that as DRE. I should have checked my money, but I'm pretty sure that I did get paid. So now, of course, the only way to get back is the same way we came, which is, once again, hex editing bullshit. So, quit here, switch back, file, open, DERE for derelict, and change that 3B back to a 2E. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is the problem. DOSBox simulates the file system to some degree, so you gotta fiddle and fudge it, right? Mount C preval priv and we are back where we should be. Well, how did it go? Pulled it off naturally. Yeah, hold on. Switch to window capture for you. I suppose you want to be paid, not to be cross, but yeah, was already paid when I docked at the Steltek station, but there you go. Too much fun can kill you, my dude. Right. We're in the end game now. Oh yeah, one thing very interesting. Apparently I ripped out both of my tachyon cannons on the left to make room for one Steltek gun. I'm a little bit concerned, actually. Like, I really hope I haven't screwed things up. Yeah, that's probably enough to skip the... Okay, this is either absurd luck or I broke the game. But I'm almost certain that stealing the weapon is what activates the drone. Okay, great. Well, I've never been so pleased to see that big green egg, because its presence indicates that I'm sort of back in a correct game state, and I'm not stuck in a ridiculous, unwinnable state, which is certainly possible. I mean, there's one of my videos where I actually went through the jump point early and made the game completely unwinnable. But now it's fairly simple. We go to Maccabee and meet Sandra Goodin. Well, we actually go to any mining base, but Maccabee is closest in the Nexus system, so that's where I'm going. So I got a bit confused by this nav point being in the wrong place. Again, it's simplest just to run, because I mean, it's especially a good idea to run in the alpha, because afterburner speed is 1300, which is awesome. Got a bit lucky there. So Maccabee is surrounded by an obnoxiously large asteroid field which extends out for 20,000 kilometers instead of the regular 15. And Sandra Goodin is here. Wait, is her face right? Ah! I'm Captain Goodin. If you say so, you don't look like her. We've been expecting you. You're not under arrest, my dude. I'm not a smuggler. Well, actually, I guess I did smuggle Regis. Admiral interview regarding, traced a series of disappeared and destroyed ships to your movements. Tell me, my dude, are the Kilrathi paying you? I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, that's the same speech. I'm glad that innuendo is still there. Just grit your teeth and close your eyes. So now we go to Perry, which is fairly simple. That's a 2-jump trip. The only tricky part is getting out of the asteroid field. Oh, retros, who really cares at this point? Thing is, I'm down to 2 tachyon cannons on one side, right, and that didn't work, right? I got tangled up on the asteroid field again. Right, jump to Tingerhoff, then jump to Perry. Should be simple. I could even double jump if the drone goes for me. Yeah, these aren't very talkative, but this is the retro hit squad that always appears when you try to jump to parry. The retros attack because they know we've got a Steltek artifact. Which is actually really embarrassing because that means that the retros have better intelligence than the Navy. Like maybe it's a plot point. Right, why can't I autopilot? Enemy near. Like, is there a drone here? Because I don't see it. Oh well. And now we have an enemy. Okay, we safely got to Perry, so visit the ship dealer for the first time in who knows how long. I guess I can fit, you know, a tachyon can in the empty space. That's really obnoxious. It's hard to understand why that happens. I mean, I guess it's simple to clear all the weapons on the left, but it's rude. Sorry, that's a joystick issue, right? And I can click on the office. Okay. Well, he doesn't quite look the same either. In fact, is that a Riker beard? I'm Admiral Terrell. My dude, for quite a while we suspected a Kilrathi. Yeah. Are we talking bait here, Admiral? Yes. There is an entire fleet, which is actually completely useless because only the upgraded Steltek gun can damage the drone, so the fleet is there to shoot you in the back. Or you can keep running the rest of your life. What will it be? Running has never been my style. This should be the easiest. No. Blockade Point Tango. Right, I hope so. Pays 1,000, so 10,000, which is kind of pitiful because I think it pays 3,000 in the real game, you know, on account of being, you know, the ultimate final mission. Anyway, I'll remind myself of that. Let me go to Niter first, then onto Blockade Point Tango, yes. Right, Confeds here. Into Night here. Blockade Point Tango. Pirates, fine. And a friendly bounty hunter. What? That is not a Steltek. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. It's not here. Maybe you don't need it. But what's supposed to happen here is that the Steltek is supposed to show up and upgrade the weapon, and if they don't do that, I may be in trouble. I do not need you to say that. Just in time for the massacre. Yeah, but whose? He skipped his entire speech. Right, here we go. Oh, the unupgraded Steltek drone is so crap. Also, it's not having an effect, is it? This is a problem. I mean, I don't have the sound effects, but I don't think this weapon is doing a damn thing. Indestructible, it can't be hurt. Interesting. The mission is showing up as complete. I've done all these things. I haven't killed the drone, but that's an objective in Real Privateer. It's not an objective here. So, although this is really filthy, I believe I can run away and complete the mission. It is, you know, absolutely stupid and dirty, but I'm just going to abandon the military to their fate. Now I want them to parry and remember to see if we get paid. Money here is 263, so 26 times 10,000 is the important figure here. That's the drone. I'm just going to ignore that. So 26. Not a good sign. We did not get paid. Congratulations, that was some amazing flying. So, did I win the game? You took out that drone like a real pro. Game thinks it's dead. There's a fortune waiting for me somewhere. I'm awarded the Confederation Medal of Freedom, whether you like it or not. I'll take it. Oh, and we can't go back. We can't go back to hear the credits. That is a real shame. So, I think that's it. Unless, of course, there's a possibility of cheating. So, okay, so here is one final hack. If we can't get ourselves a Steltek gun by normal means, we'll cheat. So what you want to do here is look for this word guns in the save file, and you should see somewhere on line 1F, I think, an 8. 8 is the number of the overpowered Steltek gun, and I believe 7 is the number of the tachyon cannon, which is why I've got one here as well. This actually took some fiddling. It's going to be best if you save the game and make several game saves with different gun configurations to see what changes. But what it seems to have here is Yeah, something like, and this is where it gets really weird and offsetty. I have a weapon 7 here on mount 4, weapon 7 on mount 3, weapon 7 on mount 1, and weapon 8 on mount 2. And here, after some fiddling, I changed it. Looking through line 1F. I've given myself weapon 9 everywhere. You might wonder, what is weapon 9? Weapon 9 is the upgraded Steltek gun. You're only supposed to have 1, but honestly, I feel like dispatching the drone in style, so I'm doing some quite serious cheating here. So, back to window capture. Load. Like, I think there's no fixed place where those guns appear. It depends on what other equipment you have, so it's a bit awkward and fiddly. But once you get it, and I'd also say, do not be discouraged by not having any appearance here. If I try to buy a laser, it says no room on ship. The Steltek gun is there. There's just no picture for it yet. We don't have a lot of time, except. So remember, 28 times 10,000. The reason that's gone up is because I sold the tachyon cannons, I bought lasers and did a lot of fiddling just to figure out exactly what changes when the guns change. So, no, that's the wrong guy. Where is Mr. Wise Man? I have every confidence in you guys. Cut the chatter and listen. Feel free to join in. I love this. You don't even need to turret skip. It happens automatically. Right, here's the big green egg. And let's lay into it. It's shielded down already. And no cutscene. Did you really expect one? Are we just going to ignore that? Right, that's the second one gone, and a third one, yeah. I'm leaving. I think I've done more than I was asked to. I mean, do I have a right to complain that the game is cheating, given that I made myself 4 Uberized Steltek guns? Probably not. Okay, we'll see if this is any different. Remember, my money is 2842. Well, the 28 is the only part we need to care. This mission which is supposedly completed, should be paying out 10,000. It didn't, which I suppose means that this win is just as legit as the other one. Congratulations, my dude. This is the same speech. And it's the same, so there you go. It is possible to play through the alpha, but it really is looking seriously unfinished towards the end, where you need to deploy in quick succession a mission hack, a teleportation hack, and a gun hack. But yeah, that's how you complete the Privateer Alpha if you want to. I mean, it is a free download over at Wing Commander CIC, so if you want to go get it and have fun with it. And I'll see you next time.